Hi, Rough Cuts. Adam Stanchek here for my Thursday movie review. This week I want to review the movie Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden? This is a Morgan Spurlock film. He's the guy who did Super Size Me. Now I haven't seen this. This was in the $5 bin at Walmart. And I like Super Size Me. I like even Morgan Spurlock's show. Some people don't like him, you know. Some people don't kind of get with his style of documentary because it's, I don't know, it's kind of sensational and it's kind of like he has a goal and he sets out to solve his goal. It's kind of like, there's good documentaries that just go and they just let it happen and they just kind of see things and actually document something. And there's documentaries that know of an issue and they try to, and they're very passionate about it and they try to show you about this whatever thing. And then there's the Morgan Spurlock thing, which is like, he's able to be like, hey, that's a good subject, let's do a documentary on that. That's a good subject, let's do a documentary on that. He knows, it's, I don't know, it's the documentaries he does, they're kind of like common knowledge. Everybody already agrees with his point of view, and or most people do. It's not like bringing anything to light. It's just kind of like showing what we generally already know. So anyway, I haven't watched this. I'm going to watch it right now. I'm going to come back. I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. Okay, so I just finished watching the movie Where in the World is Osama Bin Laden. As I expected, it was a lot like other Morgan Spurlock things, where he's goofy and he's funny and he has a very beautiful way of doing it. Like, beautiful maybe is not the right word, but it's entertaining. A very entertaining documentary. But there actually was a lot of good in it. He went around to a bunch of different Middle Eastern countries and interviewed people. I mean, a lot of times it was funny because he's just like asking people on the street, like, hey, do you know where Osama Bin Laden is? Now, of course, I should mention that this film was released before the death of Osama Bin Laden. I think this was like 2008. And so I thought it was kind of funny to, I bought this right after we killed him. I guess the thing I take away from this movie when after seeing it is my kind of emotion is that they're trying to portray is that people are just people. We're all kind of the same no matter where you're from. There's crazies everywhere and there's good everywhere. And I guess I kind of generally agree with it. But it was interesting to see just how life is in all these different countries. They went to Egypt, and he went to Afghanistan, and they went to Saudi Arabia, and he went to Pakistan. Funny enough, at the end of the movie, I'm not spoiling anything because, come on. But their last spot where they kind of thought he was Pakistan, which is where he was. Which is funny. Of course, Morgan Spurlock did not catch him. It was definitely interesting to see how some people in some cultures really welcomed foreigners and mostly Americans in, and some people were really not trusting, and different views from different areas. I mean, you know that people in other countries don't like America, we know that, and some people do like America, we know that, but it's still interesting to see how things are reported in other countries, and how there's a lot of people who just, their answer to, like, when he was asking where's Osama Bin Laden, their answer was like, oh, we don't care about politics. And I think, like, I get a lot of that here, like, where I start trying to talk about some issue and people are like, nah, I'm a bank teller, I don't care about politics. I live my life, I do whatever I want, and I don't care about politics. So, that's interesting. You assume... you assume a lot. Anyway, so it was interesting. It was informative. And the way Morgan Spurlock does a documentary is he does it entertainingly. So if you want to watch a documentary that is not so dry and has like a lot of funny moments in it, this is not a bad choice. Go to Walmart. It's in the $5 bin. It's probably other places too. Let's check Netflix. DVD only on Netflix. But, you know, if you still have that service, have them send it to you. Yeah. So, you know what? I bought it kind of as a joke for myself, but it was pretty entertaining. If you don't like Morgan Spurlock, you won't like it. And, if you want something more meaningful, like a more meaningful documentary with, like, real information, it's not for you. Because, like, his style is more like, gotta go to the street and just talk to people. It's not like a good history lesson and like give you, I mean, there are parts where they do it in kind of a funny way where they're like kind of trying to tell you some information, but it's more like just an overall general course on like the Middle East, and different people's opinions on different things. So, yeah, maybe check it out, maybe not. I will see you guys next week.